fire kwaya some ebe put 10:30 tie me ye and energy no panel no kra obi obey musa be me yin fi set so mani abre pa maka cho say me di 90 days na wie me mark 90 days me twam 90 days ofia and the agenda make Ghana a better place no ye be launch it and Kofi granting be launch it agenda make Ghana a better place. You don't have an option. Nobody has got an option. You got no choice. Agenda make Ghana a better place. Eh? When your minister get ready, we'll come after you. Yambu yempra ye nyohe. But you better share your ministry ni ye. We nyeli here. What the horse ani a better ministry ho twen. Eh? Ye diagro ye yempeku. Ye be ye nyeku. Now wow you resign. Trust me. Hey, yen tra ho biom sa magije be sam pacho na do me kai o $412 million. E da wo World Bank. Yen kwaje ye ba ye tua ho ka kwaje bra. Me the details ne beba. Opa ma finance ministry enfa loan portfolio ni nambra. Be hu loans a ye tua ne yen ji sika no. Enya na do na kwaje ye da bi nya ne time pacho. Nya ne time. But Enra Lucio said by PPP Bono regional chairman, the youngest regional chairman in the politics of this country.
That's right.
This is the way to go. We need to get the young guys in front. Na ye hade obi ka chem say na NDC ni NPP young men na wo no we corrupt. Young men na wo no man ye hwe no. Ye see the odi ache no sua the odi kan nante. Into papa walk kromfo no wo so aya kromfo. You don't think all old young men are like that. We're not like that. We ain't going to do that goddamn thing.
Hey, talk my language.
Yeah, be adepa.
That's right. That's right.
Innocent ewaha. And I say, Mr. Kofi Granting, independent presidential candidate. Adimechi. Ohimu ahomane so. Ewo Eastern region. Eye yellow krobo. Mensinim. Manya krobo. Manya krobo. Chese manya bibi. I've gotten something. Manya. Me producer. Hono fili. Na enra no. Yebo modern ekoi. What I say? Ye koi. And ye kotwa. Clinic na ya yesi ho. Ya abandon no. And also ya abandon no. Na nyabotre ye kotwa hospital proper ya abandon na esi ho na fe hospital full ai so ye ko me yire me amede me yire koto sa hospital yes me say ye koto Godwin me executive producer ne ba edin o de akwala na to me ye ko krom ho na me wa bre America for I omba for sa they feel funny bi ni ye de ne ko I say, honey, what it means is there's a hospital. I'm saying, hey, madam, Pacho, hi, America, hi, Tampa General. I say, honey, what it means is there's a hospital. I'm saying, yes, it's a hospital. Come on, 2 minutes now. Me and honey and coffee. Yeah. I said, no, I want to go to a cry. Oh, him was our hospital phone. Wabra ya hospital papa na nusu si ho say ya mani panko dem. Oh, him mache.
Minya mejo so.
Me hu sa wo ra ho.
Papa.
Hospital na wo kɔ hɔ no me yira kɔda hoda. Timinim sɛ de hɔte boy amane me yenko.
Captain, se me bo amane dia na ne wo yire bɛda ha no in fact wo na amane pa wo so to na ntwiem ma no worry.
Hey.
Wo so to na ntwiem mu pa e ma wo yire na worry because hey, Captain. Enti Ghana ne yeti. Hey. Oh, Debbie, yamma menom omo yam and a president free, vice president free, menu me no free, a man a wo you, a man a wo ye. Then so yen mini yamma you. Baby, me was see a menya crobo. Baby, a friend of asiti crobo udumasi.
Mo
Naminia, semi trappy chat the wa. share the view of the hospital that you feno atwa government hospital. We nye antwa at government hospital. Ekwanya enipa dasenia wo yare a wo pa ayaresa. Yedne tuka ma yedne faso ekowura hospital.
Ohim yabotre ekwan ne yenye.
Ekwan no ne da ho no bra.
Deputy minister what is Gordon on one of deputy minister na. Teddy deputy minister of deputy Eastern Regional Minister. And yes say innocent Lucius any Kofi. Yede me yere call hospital hono. I met this man at the hospital. Yeah, free hospital one or by name be. So I met him. And I'll catch him say smart. Yeah, the quino and my contract. I hear the next 2 months. You better complete quino amount. Oh him. What's that quino that the hoya? And I wouldn't tell me you're quino here.
Oh, me that's all a cronium mean free ho.
Call.
I no pay ya enemy a quina. Enipa da seni yare a wonam so apemfo mu enyem a woka wo mu a ekwan de wo mu fa so ekowura hospital no e na amanfo hwe wo TV ni so no mo se wo wie ho no so a minua wo ba na be wura compound ni mu a everywhere is full of pussy, and all the compound is full of pussy e ho nyina fu apoto bi pre ne wo kro ne ba
hospital na ho na afu sa no.
Hospital nefu ama mintimi hunu se wo ni obi a odo hospital wo say you I can't tell. I can't tell. In fact, e ho ye very dirty a ura on ma o hunu se e ho no ya yarsabia wo be sa ho yade e dia kofi. Ne mo rather e bia na wo ba wa sa be fa yade asia kofi.
Atwa government hospital.
Atwa government hospital.
Na sa it is say we aye adwuma meboa. We are an abandoned hospital. To aso.
Na ura omo opidi wa de ntia obi say eye adwuma no omo opidi on mo captain ebebo sesi kan na opidi won nyina yema. Wutimi say we need the largest hospital ewo eye krobo udumase asite ha. Omo tie say eba ya te papa but ye nya innovation. It will be do omo opidi on no I say chochoboa. Eho ketekete. When you now appear so I am man. Now, who my captain, my main phone call a year maternity ward. Now, maternity ward, no, baby, any part and almost a woman war, me interview be no. Because of time, inti man send it voice record number. But according to a year about time for no more now, mother one, HSA is full the whole year maternity ward, no, a Friday.
Oh, that one is true. You're quite so gugu na a drop it.
Now, what shall maternity ward no baby or pin for back on die this was no Nesro ceiling so. And now,
Nyabotra, I was for ceiling Nesro and now ocean. Where a Ghana hospital, a whole district hospital. Na Pampemuno, pin for a dahono. And I am yes to say, when Chen and Nimamba, Pacho to us, pin for a daho under this condition. Pachokoso.
Now, oh, yeah, Captain, the air time crowd woman say, Omu washroom, Omo Johnson. Captain, you could rap on Muku Chai, Eudadin Yankopon. I washroom, my wife for call a sign that you know. Eudadin Yankopon, Captain. I
finished. Oh, him, hold on. Yeah, because you know what? And Ness told us, and Patro said, when you're convenient for you, you can do it behind the walls. I am telling you, yes, I say, I took my wife to this hospital. It's me yere kwa Johnson go pepe Johnson dan na aba no ho kan na ne pampan ya ehia ye no to aso
menia mama fa nko emergency ward ho no ya semo ewrade nya
Johnson dan ni ohim to bo ase hwe mo hwe a whole district hospital Johnson dan a whole district hospital. This is Johnson Dine.
Where oh.
You can't say I'm to Kroma lazy presenters. Lazy presenters. What to Kroma Hanamu can say Hunu. Johnson Dine.
Wait.
Ube tell me we yira Johnson ha.
Now we am pass a function. Maybe old.
Enya abandoned though, Kofi.
Hey.
Who told you this, Anna? It's not abandoned. That's what they use. And my word, what Johnson dying no. Now we TV so. When he tell ya Jim green card no. Oh him to us.
Me as me to us after young kwani yanko she omo meje the whole hospital emergency room and ward one. Bed ya wo hono no in room 10. Bed no I wo emergency ward hono na say emergency room no. Bed no be can wura the first room. First room ekoye no e 3 bed and the wo ho. E why ma. Oko another room is where I was 2, 3 in the civil. The whole emergency room at what government hospital. Now, when I'm cutting, around 8 p.m.
Oh, call.
Around 8 p.m. No, not the whole compound in Nano, Yetimi Crown Pride. It is over my me abrewabi. Yes, one day senior friends sweeper was a day ever happy. Now, which means all the Omukromo Casa, the doctors and no workers who want the whole hospital on attempt. See a bit me, you must have my men ask them. Yes, sure, say,
Mammy, Diana,
I'm not going to Diana, or do my temper, the boy for ye pa, and to be recorded. Godwin translated.
Take sound. Yentie, mammy, no. What do you say? Mama, take us and Munti and Mumfa. Can you imagine? 2021 Morning World Hospital. Oh, him to us. Yeah, my man there, brother, sister, brother.
Me to us.
To us.
Same to us, yesterday, I buy Nana Dudanko Kufu, say, on down map what your mammy no more. You will be yes, so museum, Bosome Clone. I will be a walk, a pass as we be in your position. I would want. Wouldn't you say a major a maternity ward no? Bed or mudasono, there is no bashit.
Oh, bashit.
I lack of bashit. It will free fear bar, one to mana, a be a confused or the Babacata one. And now be united.
Oh, him and what the young Madame for Bako, Wakwada Hospital, what Takrade. Odru ho ne nurse for ne catch and say yem fan to from ne enkopa bedsheet emra videos no hanye say say bed spread ni ho
me to aso a said the amanfo si kan wa hanom say ekwan no me ne abatanfo mienu ya interview menim se me ne o kase bia me send your voice ndi amaw omu kire say ekwan ne nye omu sire ekwan na omu de faso ebewura hospital no and a hospital so omu neatness no akachi the full of compound ni na efu amantontom wo ho if it say e ho nye anika enti omu sire say e bia workers no and me fan say bia ye less ya omu provide bi enfamra e ho no enti ene captain hwehwemu aye be ye ewo asite krobo odumase no eno nam dia ma we
o himi da se pacho god na fa hospital na we si ho ene emono na yesi awi ya abandon the same district Kofi the same new one ni we dey here no we staff brofro kra staff change and I friend staff change hona obeti Kofi wonim say ya pack 2 ambulances brand new edasi ho yentu da ba ko nesi hoyi ambulance ne ba ko nesi ho yentu da hospital nesi hoyi wonim say ekodu ye no omo bu god entertain atade yes eno me dey atade ne TV so ya bu god en say ni krom adentina ni krom hospital ya abandon obetwa Ghana phone Jimmy, I said, but find the form. Yeah, hospital ni where you abandon is what I can't with them. Minimanta Robert my picture in picture for the laundry. This is the laundry of the new hospital. Laundry. This is the laundry. Okay? There. You doom can hear crowd more solar panels for her. Where for water heater near there. Where the brand new, you seen a foot a monochannel, yentiano. Where would my dear nurse for a year? Would you say a posting nurses are called home in Yajuma? You don't know? Mamma can't come back on count out Yamushu. Could my dear nurse for a year? One could charge your mobile phone or what? No more samba kurumabeda. Yes, say. But some is one buying ambulance in the second one. Esi ho. Obi entry. Ye wie at the ambulance akosi ho. For more than a year, ambulance in si ho. And the nurse for kwa. No ma could charge on mobile phones. No ma sa omachi. Akukuruma koda. Cause she ni ho. Na old one no. She said in the hot time city. But Lucius said no, over Shase. I'm starting for innocent. Innocent.
Captain, the Dika mentioned for. I'm saying there be a higher Baha was bringing surprise on us. And I think that is really shameful. But the first time I ever came after the hospital, but a lot of childish and infantile correspondences from various corteses are justifying the incompetence. I as say, yeah, Baba, yeah, a child the state I womb. And over this particular facility, we are nurses, or be a bit me juma. A child say, any isolated case, there are numerous hospitals, and I'm sure in the coming days there are a number of hospitals. What about exactly. So it's a deliberate attempt on the part of the government to abandon project and to make giant say. That is the idea. Because hospital way and about what will be the justification is a hospital and say a brand new pioneer Jumanya. Then the president at the saw abon a bon order to form. Or they are so abonnable and on them crum or drew closer or their boss or cut a sword. And this is the sense I catch from say there are hospitals that you reek. They are buying baby making some commitment, no dini juma. That is the only thing we need. We are not against agenda 111. So Matissa, you see the presby moderator or say, wow, back a agenda 111. We are by four. He should be ashamed of himself. Maybe will be no good anymore. So or shall we are. Nobody is against agenda 111. They can say hospital now. We know now already. President Akati son about bed 10. Okoha block green yam fan to form. Kokoforu regional hospital. President Kokati son be seen ne yam far block back okran to form. Oko Shama in the western region. President Kohoko Kati son I am for no say wabaha bed omo. Oko anyinam haya October President Kohoko Kati sought for trauma hospital. Oko ha yemfa blog into form. Oko Nkranza oko hoso okosi Nkranza district hospital, municipal hospital whatever. Besin ne yemfa dia more form. And this same person or they are so about the border them chrome 822 to form so busy hospital. And we are telling him say hospital now answer. Then you have the gut to come on air and tell us, he should be ashamed of himself. It's unfortunate, or lead such a church because we a leader now would a dominima at least all Babon some of so dream Nipa more for Nipa or catch or Mecatro say Obian Hoya against the building of a hospital. By I said, your honor, ye answer. Now you really who's a Nipa cum Nipa year Jumawum, NASA President ABC Agenda 555 cry. No, everybody will embrace it. But you don't abandon these facilities a year because I bind your term in a year and do Jamana say, na young concourse for and that will be your legacy. And on the Menamisi and buy and Missumasi hospital way, knowing very well say a taxpayers' money and I day. Na Ghana for a trauma. Even as software becoming so much intolerant to the stance, they think say about for intimate margin. Samra na first wo hye kasok na be gina ho na wo kan asema na manfo swallow the hook, the lie and sinker no. Those days are gone. And then oba na we software. It's the wisdom you speak. And never man for respect you. It's not the fact that we share Kasok, because we know most of them are politicians in Kasok. And they are in bed with government. They are feeding from the crumbs, the corrupt deals now, because we are aware of all these things. So sometimes they should shut up and respect the church. Now when they come to this public discourse, now man for they must not take that high moral stance. May Yamini Pantubana be cancelled. Now, when I am that sense of Huna Tikroma, no. Ubana be cancelled. We will not shut up. We will continue to speak our mind, because Ghana no idea the same way as for no was take to speak, every single Ghanaian have the right to speak. Kromana yawa say obi uno be your political discussion waka just sukondo mawabo braben. Da ben na sika be justification say yanka national issues, because nkasa na ti anka yeko G8 anka Bill Gates and ko chair your friend is a G8.
That's right.
Money has absolutely nothing to do with discourse. We are provoking the discussion. Said by the other side will come. You bet me a boy more minor. Akoso. Now you can't say this is a clear-cut wisdom. Also for you're supposed to see. For the hospital, you done with hospital, you done with for no apparent reason. Now you say I buy new. Na nipam konkoye adwuma na obana so the agenda 555 so 10 beba we all will support it, but you don't leave this. And already you see where the president that cut it on about 7 abesi na yenyamfa asokram emofo ho kokoforubia badika kokoforubia, and there are several hospitals shama ahemfo no babo ntia when they were complaining bitterly about president say what didn't try to and I think that where we are really serious. You to know, and then people are becoming conscious that wide awaken. You can't just fool people around and believe say a man for a trust or confidence in you. And your mobile because they should have respect for the church. You need to lead me as a coffee a presbytery. They should respect their people, but you don't come here and then you be over can't be out through a number bar, knowing very well and some nipa no cannot are legitimate concerns being expressed by Ghanaians, because hospital we are around the area. Unim nipa and can ebetimia serve a juma ebetimia, and what is the justification? Where are you see tall press release a babonti amount for, and then back to the media. Maybe I ever do I think that we are getting to a time. Thought-provoking journalism, result-oriented journalism. Journalism over TV so NDC Nikasa, NPP Nikasa, me could read text message. Some class journalism now come. Hey, yes. I don't know for the Ajo Mudi Okroma, NDC Nikasa, MPP Nikasa, me could read text message. You have a phone line. Side cheap journalism, me. Some of them don't even do research. But be aware, journalism is such that I do certain level. We thought about situation and the same. Because you see, yeah, establishing.
Yes, yeah,
we don't. Other we a zombie. I've been with him. You can't stand in the middle when things are going wrong. You abandon hospital. You sit behind the console. Man for
I love this guy.
Dean Cassia, Agugo, also Dean Cassia, cheap names. No, and media aware they are supposed to intercede between the people and the government. And we have a man for Mudia Bayachi Air position. They are chasing government for positions. And then was your cry women's position who come papa. Position now, no, it's true. Position now, papa. When you are supposed to speak for the people, you are in bed with government. You understand? Journalism, media house here established you elsewhere in the US and other places. You are establishing media houses based on political party persuasions and ideologies, because Fox in it, your friend is saying CNN, they all have their political persuasions, because Fox News belong to the GOP, that's the Republican Party, and Tetana OBA, your friend says CNN, or your Republican, your friend is a Democrat, but their political persuasion has absolutely nothing to do with editorial or your more. Okwana says CNN, bash it. Your friend saying, Democrat. Yes, yes. Your friends Donald Trump or Fox Penyo, but Fox and friends. Adia modi ye Trump no na nya de ketwa. E kira say journalist na wote microphone anim no. Unye zombie. Enya NDC ni nkasa, NPP ni nkasa. Wonso no, what the other saying? The situation I cause no, what dream betimi aka about the situation. And then say that is the reason why I'm commending you. Yeah, man for say obi say what kind of crazy? Yes, waka jisika, waka crazy. It's good. Waka jisika. Oh yeah, wajuma anya hwe. You've been part of it. You have conscience. You have realized that Nema air costs are wrong, and you're speaking against it. And then back to the president. You see. Now, Kufuor, I think that Nema or Yano, a toda a bro, a general, your friend say, who said a missing cano.
Critical.
Yes, because you see, people had a lot of confidence in him, and I think, Captain, you are one of them.
Hey, sure.
You are the people who tool for him, who campaign for him, hoping that Kufuor is the tough guy who will come and solve the problems. But he has really disappointed everybody. I have a lot of respect for Kufuor because so we are young politician who probably he's one of the person you look up to as a person because in the perseverance where he started from, but he prevailed against all these odds. Yeah, president. But as a president, I am sitting here and I'm speaking to you on authority. Nana Akufo-Addo is a disaster as president. Yes, he's a disaster. He's a disaster. He's a disgrace. You see,
one free senior high school, one district, one factory. One man, one village, one dam. One man, one MP, one gunshot. One man, no, also a disaster.
You see, it's a joke. But they believe in the politics of narrative. But in reality, he has done nothing. Why are you disappointed? Why do you sit here and criticize Akufo-Addo? Because things are going wrong. Believe me. Hope everything is gone because one of the ultimate criteria and I say adia manfo gira so to abama na Akufo-Addo say papa we dey e bucket as share na say for on so and he's the general ojinam we corruption he will clear you. Adimamanu case ba ye the president had the gut to stand somewhere and say trade someone and then he told us say Adimamanu anya hwe telling us say Ghana for nye nkwasiafo na Adimamanu nya hwe ne ehu ye. This is the president because Obi can't say Obi ya dia kra na say ufri say when you sure about what the person has done. As a president, what you do, you commit yourself to investigation. The investigation will clear the person, and I say it will implicate the person. After that investigation, then when you are telling us a president, then people will believe you.
Please get Konongo ready for
president will stand and say Wakleno. And at the end of the day, I bet the order of the day, clear for left, right, center, left, right, center, clear Obia. At the end of the day. The impunity and the excesses in the system, nobody is being held accountable. We are media now, but now then I know the day they will put a target at your back, telling you, say, and the other side is the creeping culture of intolerance. At the end of the day, you are tagged as an enemy, you are tagged as an anti-government. Democracy is the reason why you break it down the democracy because I'm an advocate for liberal democracy. And I will never subscribe to coup. I don't like it. But you see, men are more that particular preoccupation. What about others? There are a lot of people who are very angry about the system. And I near my also coup no asi ewo Guinea no. 5 times 10 ewo Ghana has say. I'm telling you under Nana Akufo-Addo. He's supervising over the worst governance of Ghana. I was telling somebody, say, the name Mahama, and then I said, for no year, I must say Mahama is incompetent. Akufo-Addo doesn't fit the word incompetence. Yes, because when you compare him and Mahama, it's like comparing iPhone to a China phone. Oh yes, I'm telling you on authority. I'm telling you, he comes no close to Mahama also your incompetence. You see, Ghanaians are hypocrites. They don't want to speak the truth. And that is the fact because you see, I'm not interested in retrospective analysis where Kwakuba kind of analysis, as seen now justify no 1966 paper, BCNT will justify the present. You see, where we are now Akufo-Addo and the stage in Amano. Whatever incompetence will be here in the past, and then it's out of the way. Yeah, this stage in Amano, people had believed. At the end of the way, you are just messing up left, right, center. At the end of the day, people are messing up. Instead of you to look them in the face and tell them the truth, you are not. And then people around him are so scared just to look him in the face and tell him, Papa, Ghana Fonya Rishu, but baby, I want to media and Koye. I'm very sure that Akufo-Addo, even the wife, what the Bible said in some say on swear, say you couldn't be competent. I want to me. Oh, it's a fact. You see, Captain. Yes, this is the hard truth. This is the hard truth. You see, this is the hard truth that sometimes if we want to move forward, we need to speak the truth to people. What the Bible said in some, she cannot admit any could be competent because nothing all your inspire man for. Quite recently, we sat on this particular television and we were complaining about the president going out there to hire a jet. Then after the discussion in NC, then he will go back and hire the same jet.
No, a bigger jet.
A bigger jet? Good. Insulting us. Insulting us. I've told you elsewhere, the relationship that is supposed to exist between power and the people is that of mutual respect and intellectual kinship. That is the only thing. There is nothing like pity, nothing. Mutual respect and intellectual kinship. That is the only thing. And it's a way then say you have to resign. Sometimes I don't why but when the people cassette so have to show them respect. Ghana for say papa jet na ko han and listen ka we yes then out of the blue he insulted us, he spit in our face mo de na munim mejimani asan yesika and I satisfy your dying days urges and fantasies. Childhood fantasies as president. That is what he's doing. Omo mayo ordinary, don't you see? Nana Akufo-Addo he came to satisfy his childhood fantasies to become a president because obi ayade akonwa 8 years and that is not what you're supposed to do. And obi enhu nyansa nka nkyerɛ papa you are messing up. These are the things that we need to
relax.
You come back.
Can you get him water for me, please? With all due respect, let's get him some water. That's what we could do for him. Let's go for Konongo Government Hospital, also abandoned hospital. One of the most beautiful ever built district hospitals in Africa. That has the description in the books of the Ministry of Health. That's it. This is not a ferry. This is Konongo Government District Hospital.
This hospital.
Yes,
it's there.
This is Konongo.
Hey, Ghana.
Yes. Look at the facility. Modern facility.
Yes, I'm waiting. Just have a look at it.
Yes.
This is not a ferry. It's the same contractor.
Yes.
And our awarded contract way. Emma, I've forgotten the name. Something engineering. And almost see where we are. Aka $8 million. According to the contractor. Into Oko International Arbitration Court. Emma, yeah, awarded cost against Eurojet. This is sitting in the bush at Konongo in the Shannon region. Wait. I say.
Captain, just a minute. So what hospital Konongo? Afari. These are hospitals are situated in Ashanti region. We have about 70% of your vote from. So
this is Ashanti
region. Say politics. Just we are president now. We are sensible now. But the first thing about is to complete this hospital.
No, this is completed.
Or benefit.
According to the report now, suit in a war court, International Court of Arbitration. No, the contractor engineers they say it's been completed and handed over.
Yes.
So this is the hospital sitting at Konongo.
And we are.
And somebody is saying what?
Yeah, 2 weeks time maybe. So 5 years in here, you are back kind of 2 weeks time maybe. They are jokers.
But I don't understand.
These are jokers.
Kofi, go ahead. That's. Pachobu show Konongo videos now no panoramic mention show it. Kofi Nkasa, Kofi come and come. Yamaha say be lazy work. Me afraid me 100 gears to change. Afraid more gear 10.
Osaberma.
Where you gear 10? 10 mpona mu dwane no. Me do nyame. Kofi come yamra.
Na me pese me ka kire one.
Mu show Konongo na Kofi Nkasa, mu show na Kofi Nkasa.
Udi just say
listen. Mu say there be some more.
Na tene say busuafo me de masema me wa no pay ni say based on me analysis ne research no me pese ye da captain ase. Na nti am pese ye da captain ase ne say single-handedly no wa launch a revolution of an intellectual dominance. The entire Mekasa and say, Mom say, why you cool will give.
But you take him, come on, take him na cancer libium. What's it headache?
No. Seriously, you. Captain has single-handedly launched a revolution of an intellectual dominance.
Yeah.
Na American say, Muntie, he, Guinea fuhu kakre bi mahunesi wo.
Yeah.
Yempeku wo krom ha. Ne de no de adwene adwene what say manipulation and lubrication of human dynamics. That's what the guy masters in. And no di ama. Say baby abefa bia na asem no welcome. Inti mo amuso nyen amoreka na matomo boase because onipa de oyonipa. Na ka ma okọ nanim na okopeme no wahu bribi nti say yenya no nso anka ba bia yadu nsu yentumi nnu. Inti yere kana asem a ane yento yen boase. Na wonpo a wo say yenka won asem no wo yen wonpo ni o. Yen presidentin musu friending wono enha wo hu bebre kire say president wo de won kakra me meka ma wo ne wa pamfo ni na president you have reached a point now friend is then critical mass defect. Say hospitals no de critical mass defect no just say wo hu ni fa so bi abi o. Critical mass defect what flat line because ye who say wo ni tema magana fo because say wo tema on to me ni tema niperu.
I think it's the people around him.
They be not just a leader. And Captain, there is a problem with your understanding of leadership because leadership you surround yourself with people who know more and better than you so that they can help you in making your decision. Leadership, the most important tenet of leadership, a judgment.
Yeah.
Judgment, into what pick oh yes, what pick the best of the best. Now what the one surround home. Now one making decisions at every page. Son Obama, Obama is not a very Obama. Listen, I've met Obama. We sat down. We have lunch at our friend in Red Roosters, our friend in New York, Harlem. He's not a very smart guy. But he has the smartest advisors.
Yeah.
Inti debiano will project so san why na president adin careful na would want to
let's talk about that one. I think that's the problem.
What you say inti one more want to make it the right decision. Who's in be the council of what's referendum
council of state
just I wonder what critical mass crack what critical mass say na check na they say wo ankasa we critical mass defect say na de bia meka you are the grandmaster of the grand deception one so bio
the youngest person on the council of state is about 60 years
check adwene na ankasa ye hian e for retirement de now iti na wo fi adwuma na se den
yes
adwene na ye hian ye de be ye adwuma e for retirement onipa ne nam ho keke
and let's show we want. Say I'm reporting show we are my Facebook come and delete show.
Na captain. Captain, asempao. Inti yare da wase. Me de hospitals na me review. Mo hospitals no. Last hospital near head. Mo say negative pressure. What labor room ho. So mo kai labor negative pressure na say inframa bia ye contaminated ebem no ebem inti si wo twa there is an incision and na bibia ekọ mu straight wunya infection wo be fi hospital wo be du fie na wa bo kona ku negative pressure no cry hospitals na wo si no cry won tiase because wo tiase anko be wo ba abrochira Tampa General bisa captain on kan Tampa General answer na wo surgical room no wo layers inti inframan be fi outside ebedu inside no na a change from negative pressure to positive pressure no one kill bacteria and infection e wo inframanu muna na enko incision bia no entumi collect infection wo louvers na nkokọ na bo mo nkokọ
hu nkokọ
nkokọ no droppings no se wo a na inframa bo a e fa louvers no e ko incisions no Hey, who advises the president? President, what critical mass? You have critical mass to the Ghanaians.
I think that's a strong one.
Hey, Captain.
No, I think that's a strong one.
No. No, seriously, Captain.
No, first one, I want to sum again.
Okay.
I think that's a strong one.
Okay, how are we benefiting? Loan, sir.
Okay, so to ease Kofi's pressure on the president, we have the new and the old.
You're making it worse.
Yeah.
Captain, you're making it worse because you're proving my point by showing this.
Well, that's my job.
Yeah. So you're making it, Mr. President, listen, if you are tired, you can retire. And please take Bawumia with you. Please do us a favor, take Bawumia with you. Because you are not serving Ghanaians. Inti so osofu bia bejira ho no kase ye witches and wizards are. Man, wo nyankopon na retwan wo heaven. No we bisa wo say inti witches we osofu a wo ka witches ne wizards ho asemi na osofu din medema wo say den na presby sofu witches and wizards. Wa ko di Bawumia achi. Devils and then demons and principal. I feel sorry about government and abefo na feel the yet run about. Just a baby abefe who can be also your abefo. Mama abefo abasu wo krom ha. Abefo abasu e beto de be afemo be ma abefo ne wizards no V8.
We will
What's abefo no wo be nam no akese say ye jedin wo krom enti mama V8.
We will be proud to be intelligent witches and wizards.
No, yes. But what is going on? Nanu ya na ofi Germany ba enti udu Germany who wizards and just like me tears you.
Those of you on Facebook, I don't know what they ask about so. Now my responsibility is to put them in shape. Kofi can be me if said the air corner question. It is my after that. I don't make one of your people new groma. I don't know where no, but
what problem? No, Captain, what problem? No, you should have pulled the plug on them many years ago. NPP for.
Hey.
Oh, of course. And me have started with NPP. And this is for the mama Kasakura, baby. And this is for. Let me say NPP for who said they were going bad, you know. As I say, Anka, who pull plug on them.
Second chance.
Yes. Hey, Captain, we're going to put him to the mill. We're going to put him to the grind. No, Captain, you
see,
Ghana, who fail Ghana for?
No, I am not going to fail. I am not going to fail.
Yo,
I will never disappoint the people of this country. Yo. That one, Pacho. Lucius and Robert and said, Jimmy, I do much idea. How can I go back to this gentleman and ask him to speak?
Now, Ebenya do much idea said then. What press be soft for penning and Kasaka witches and wizards. My Johnny Peru, not why I sorry, not a sorry no, AC Rema, Obia News. What hey? Now, inti.
Captain.
Praise be so for Obiano who. It's a maternity.
Okay, remember say we ask you it's either you live for something or you die for nothing. Wouldn't it be? Say yeah, I'm transna say asofo lead this particular discourse. Your problem now you want Jimmy I say so nyansa but yesu ba ensankyere ne oye nyina wantimi ansa Jimmy so nim sa. Ensankyere yesu ye nyina wantimi ansa Jimmy so ya nkasa na se yetrans ne ehu say we are heading into the abyss. We must wake up because nyankopon kwant mi nsa yesu eni tumi ode sa Jimmy what Jimmy you want to be like that. That is why Ebeja hospital we will after Ebeja
Lucius Kasa.
Captain,
but
Lucius,
can we end the show?
What did the show?
Ending the show.
Wouldn't him nature Nyankopon to me answer Jimin? Because Jimin no baby one as I say when you be the higher level. You see, in America say fix the country. Captain Mamin Kasa ask him. Some banamo say fix the country for now government no say concert people be say fixing the country now. Or friending as I say, mu change more attitude. Let me tell you something. Attitude is symptomatic. Attitude in if you be na aba. Attitude in niho mesho ni pemu. Eye niam be a SC what time a wo no niam a wahu. And any experiences no na I build a disposition. Our friend say attitude. Into onipa na our low level of consciousness no say na menua iken. Jimmy no on to mem one ho Einstein abeka kire yen say you can't solve a problem from the same level of consciousness that the problem was conceived. Into wo here obi at a higher level of consciousness. Yen no ye vote man panyimfu say na yenim say we a higher level of consciousness. Nti womra no womeboa yen. No one elevating. The leader's job is to take a person from where they are and elevate them to your level so they can see what you see your vision, and work with you. Sign a leadership and anything. Now, we know what to about my way, what be a leader. No, we say, hey, fix your attitude.
Kofi, hey, I don't know why Captain Smart loves NPP like that. Master will come and beat you in that street.
Thank you. Me, Captain Smart will beat you. Yeah, me too, Captain Smart too. Yeah, the scissors. Yeah, the better channel. I mean, kitting. None crama no one if you are. Yeah, 2 minutes on so Captain Smart. Whoa.
Listen. We need to be real here. As people, we are not angry enough. That's our worry. Ghanaians, we are not angry enough. We are not subscribing to anything violence. But you're subscribing to the opinion. That's all. Lucius, what's it, Jimmy? You are doing much here.
Yeah,
Quite.
Captain, and that's it. Me for Konya so not much.
Okay, we are Bayfwan, we are wizard, and now we are witch.
Damn, just say praise be so full.
Disgraceful.
Oh God. Praise be so full. Be who? Na me for Konya so not much. What you for? And what her for? Ni babe follow Facebook. Nyina. Na videos na hu yi no. Mehwe sene hospital no ehu afufu ne nkokwa abenam ho ne sene ayi dunsobuo no musiti a niema mienu ni ba mechim ba ko Genesis chapter 6 verse 6, and God regretted for creating man.
And God regretted for creating man.
Because ohwe sad na otu nse nyankopon kra tesoro ho ma ne rebeho. The second thing,
Obisi Kofi slap Captain Smart for me.
Thank you.
Hey.
The second thing, no, ohwe sad ni ma bisi a confirm Charles Darwin ni evolutionary theory no. Say say nipa if we knew mu. Go ohwe say me dan a ya jasi ho ama ho afufu. Any nkokɔ nam ho nasefo a na se ka kyo se na nipa ya adwe no obeye nipa kame akɔ se enokre. You see, eninti a enra na me ka me bi se yentimu entoa so emma niema bi se nyeden enko so a die betimi aye ba ko ye se ye be ma private sector na bam. Captain so ko hospitals no ne friends saying institutions no do na mu a ba be cleaners wo ho ne ba laborers ne nasefo no do na no ebi mu din na pay rules so enye hu nyanwa say sa hospital na hu a hu afufu sa no ebetna ba say e bia chief laborer no one ne din da pay rules ba kan na e bia be din na pay rule a hospital no nye bia be ma be table payment. Enti so no nso no o so na ne o de se kan ko bo ha fa ba akwa no wagya akwa akotena ase se kwase anten kan anya kra no o sori a obedidi ne yiri bedidi so sa ne ma bi se no ne ma menso me ka se ye ma private sector no mram enti nka bi ti se human resource department no kra mpo na se laborers ni nyina na anya hospital ni be fa laborers ya fa obi a onu mom no ene ye den ono ebe contract bia organization bia be no ni bebe den bebe supply laborers enti etua organization no ka ya fa obi a bia se cleaners be wo hon ma sadi pa ni den contract obi organization bia bebe supply sa cleaners no. You see, but say continue say ye toaso ama government no onu nko a ye bibia na say oye onu besi dan no asi ho afa workers afa bibia na ba den babam na baba ba ya aduma de a niema bi se ya ne be den ebe kokko
monko manim agro na tungrofo the way NPP for na say time on Facebook hey Jesus Christ
so NPP say no say na make say we have bit say health insurance. Health insurance say ensure that engineer nan so. Be your Vodafone for be bi, MTN for bi. Your premier health insurance, your other private health insurance for her be interested. And the government should give them space for them to operate. That is all. What you are saying, say government nan kasa be say why bibia fa a officer dey. Oye bibia say koba ni sa ene de sa ayiwe mu nyina na. Hwe new hospitals here basisi a ye nyina no ye crusade say bebe start operation. Be start operation ne. O dey the next 3 years ko honum na uwura ward no ahodo na ko hwe wani so ade. Maintenance culture anyhow. And to be who say hospital, new hospital, yes, yeah, equip hospital, over the next time, no, na bibia ni o honum no, na say. Or china ko kan ho asem na say minister be respond there, na say obi be respond there. Or no kwa any press conference, not to say paper be the for no afa ba be read ya chiro. Na kwa to say ne wo kan no, enye no kre. You see, so sometimes no president momni esenka o ma nani da ho but you see na ayi minua mu ka ye mampani asem no na nado de wa disappoint nyame you see wa disappoint nyame
enye Ghana for
dabi enye
but wa disappoint nyankopon
wa disappoint nyame
so wa head
you see not Ghana for nsema na ye keka NDC town na sefo no nyina ni nyankopon buy. You understand? 1 million vote difference. A chile bibi. Enya kwa. Ende when ye koso. Now there be American assassin will say the alcoholic content in power is more than 100%. Power and not to me. I know chasing a petition.
The alcoholic content in power
is more than
100%.
To me, I know chasing a petition. And in here, you see, all far get at the corner, none better my explanations in the Nasi phone. Now, so because I say, oh, be probably obey Garden. Senya power drunkenness. And I say, any intoxications out of power. But me about the say, oh, people being a president, ever dwelling, oh, ever him. You see how such statement now or mine a provoke Ghana for. The next thing I hear, I say, was not for beam, and also one be a 40,000.
A bigger one.
Bigger one. Not just say, who can I say, to me a question?
Now,
you see, so a serious. But
I mean, tell me, Medra.
That be an assessment captain. That be a assessment American. They say that. Me who said the means in Canada, but like me can in the American no. What you say why are there? What you say I don't know ye no. A man for aka ho asem. Nti say ubu nipa na odu sis na the best thing say obey den obey accept say okra me kan hwe kra just accept say ye no. Bani nje ho. The next thing now bet me aye biom so say ube show bibia ba hu say oh first one now ye no. When ya some amount of regret.
Yes. That is leadership.
But what's not cover near neighbor crossing first one? Not just say, we are no person, just say, near Pebby.
And you have people supporting this.
And she said, 2 million abroad. Captain, obey sir. So what you say? Now, ye journalists are holding you see her. Any journalist for no or fast software a bash I see a bear casacasa me a handful, the Nasi Fuya. Namin can't send back on your call. Yeah, district levels, no. Quite secondary schools, district hospitals, the hospitals, yes, ISS, Ben can't want them no. Best year, you know, schools, hospitals, any nursing trainings are holding Nasi for no. I am for no board, no, and any bear pre home.
I am for the pre-board.
I am for your software. No. And two pa one casa. I say we are making. You one casa investigation.
Oh, there be sent their own one. Am I aware?
Yes, and two district one man. Or mine here, I don't know what I say. And can be big or bonnets or cano.
Or a board member.
Or a board member.
And also, okay, hold on a second. Captain.
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of a board? Ghana be bia be fe bia wo boards. No ato, no what the journalists near many so board formation no who fa so part the thing. Board. We form a board in an attempt say we be create an advisory. Now what be move an agenda, correct?
Yes.
Well, if that's the case, dear, why don't you pick somebody or you're the main person, say managing director, CEO, no, or one up pound for decision nanka board between making one would we make it out. Send a woo here board. Board no one fascinating. Maybe your president now. Board's 99% to make good now because when you're qualified to make a decision, first of all, as a CEO, then you don't deserve to be there. Now we are qualified and so on. Now you don't need an extension of that same leadership team no as a board. All
right.
And Captain, unim areho sema e was a hospital semi aye kan wo ba ko e say ye wo medical practitioners no bi mu ho ma they are taking advantage of that situation we. Unim ne be ye say o bi ono wo medical doctor na government no mess up. Nti no ono ankasa no wakosi ni hospital. So oba ye ha say nya ofe. Enti oba na ho nya ofe bibia chese ho nye. Enti oya no are refill to ono hospital. What you say? Oba refer to ono hospital. Hono benya better health care. Enti se eye oba ne oba be wo no ba maternity wo ahu se ho nye niema na yekoso na asefo na wo oba no de wani ahu no ne aka ono nka ahwe nkire o. Enti se ebia surgical operation ase ebia ye CS ni be pese be ye o ewo hospital ho ma wo no wo mpese ho kra no ye nya CS ho wo hia better place nti ono nso no ebe referral na ode ma no nyina no sa place ho ma odo ko no ubahwem na eho ye ne de ebi mo nso afa ho edi bie unit or specialize say orthopedic unit no akwa den no akwa bie because we who say government hospital ho no eho nye serious into ye na no na wa refer to onu ni unit ho no but hospital there ye nyina ye no say before we go hospital no na wo condition nye den enye nti wo ko ho no ma eho ne be ma wo condition ay better. Captain so ko hospital says ya na anopa we ma men kan sem ba ko bi ncho
kana men ko
o ko hospital anopa we says ya o pa ko OPD ho no na sha ase che 100 cedis 100 cedis 100 cedis 100 cedis. By the time I be realizing no se nipa be wo ho no e nipa 500 a o be realize na nipa aka ho 100 unim gentia psychologically no amanfo like by psychologically confused. Enti obi ko ho ma le miti me ya me ho ayehye na sefo nu nya on hye da nyare o on hye da ni paramedical issue bia o psychological problem no odi aden odi akot na ho no
ohia obi so ne be kasa keke
ohia doctor so nya doctor sesia na doctor bi sa ho ye bi ha o ma no ayi paracetamol kura keke a
na kofi na ho ato
no kofi a ne ho ato no. Enti so san ko hu sa condition na wo ho no de kwampa asen ase case no ene ma this time about drug resistant malaria and drug resistant den na sefo no hey bacteria bi an resistance physiological resistance. You understand? It's a physiological resistance, it's not bacterial resistance. Because nipa no ko ho ma conditions na wo ho no asena worse in case no asandia bafie obede na ne ho ato no
innocent to asufre ho.
Captain Metihai, I'm a strong advocate for wisdom, reasoning and the common sense.
Wisdom, reasoning and common sense, all right?
I've been following American politics in the last 10 years. That is what I've been studying. And in the course of discussion, I mean, who say we ye panyin in a way akra and a way chirenadrin and a way you say. Always it's the quality of your thought and they decide asema be kase nipa be gia to manase engentum. Where we've got into me catch am for say with the advances and the innovation in technology and the fact that Ghanaians are gradually getting exposed to the other side of the conversation and wuntimi ma megina ha me kanchira am nipa se manyini, and that is that should be a warrant for respect. No, age is never a warrant for respect. And unti na obeko court no a 75-year-old man yes wa kofe fia kra na judge ya wadi 32 ajeli no. Sanko baka sene na ojelu na na yedan. So age is never a warrant for respect. But age no dia wode beye and a money power respect.
Okay.
Enti mpanimfo no monam kromo mo tututu mo ne maye. Those were the days ubetimi aba kan sem na amanfo aye I don't want to buy no. It's about wisdom, reasoning, and common sense. Over cancer, now people will subject whatever you say to intellectual scrutiny, to analyze, to ascertain the wisdom content in whatever that you say. And this are him for no by cancer no more no. Among to money because you see leadership. Someone for understanding leadership at every level. Obia betimi aye amanipa hwaton. Unim. Wonam kromana se wushia ohenebia. Gold wa gugu nensa no etimisi self-contained man here for better edem gold ni nya ne de o the whole of mine na de. So we begin to ask yourself say ba na one person asesa sa gold na gu ni sa o yo hene na Dubai for no
enu ya amane
that is what I'm telling you say why we've got into we need to change because okwa nipa no suffer no as a leader what is the impact
gold now hene no and the fan who are quite on
now go to the Nippon Mugo Munyajumano, and I'm a catcher said the society is fast changing.
Master Constitution is a
Tia Sama making. Dear a mini king, innocent taking. Nyansa womb, but a yamania into a mania no soon here, into captain, I don't yen and one said, gold near dear goon call for one son. Yem fanye impuntu maybe
I am senior. What I would say say go. Yeah, shebi the yakati.
I me kase.
Now gold.
Okay.
Oh, I am senior.
Very good. Now gold now it's supposed to be what yenye no gold plated and I am fa bronze be nenye fe. Nenye se e ya mani.
And one yes showcase it. Because
gold shabna.
Dubai for you mutu oil. Me yes so obi aba or the oil assassin na nim say otu oil. Dubai for mba obi eni ho ba ogare oil the bachelor man for say ono so amamre otu we but omo no mo ahemfo ne nasefo a omo ahemfo no ma omo no omo lead omo conversation ba these are individuals who are supposed to intercede on the people's behalf because at the end of the day say obetena ha yenjeji your mind can farma wo.
Sure.
As the reason why I am not interested in retrospective analysis making reference to the past, you know. Opposition party be otini baby no obenjeje tax nyamfa man sesi ayeti hayi Ghana for your taxes ayajeje nyina na kufu na dia man no because your ogide woni mu say on fix the problems. So every Ghanaian be our right to demand accountability. That is the essence of democracy. No people trans no kire na dwen then you use your position just to crack down on dissenting and alternative views. Say obi ntimi nkiro na dwen na dia na democracy nyini. Democracy is the alternative content of discussion so any provoking ama yenya the best for society. Now oba what they say a man for in your twisted mind now what do you think is right everybody must follow knowing very well say what you are prescribing and serve society well but rather consistently few individuals are enjoying and obeshi your hene not the VAT ne mako school abuchire. Some have succeeded. They have been able to fool their church members to the extent say church member ne salary or not have a common for every month. And these people are suffering. And these are buying properties overseas, sending their children, their wives, holidays, and no because they are fooling the. That's what I'm telling you. Say Ghana, say through evidence and about sorry half begu.
Half.
Yes.
90%.
Yes. Exactly. You see, because Obakwana kwa brania ne buo betime ya adwuma bema bare oda mpaebo bia se bayifo ye no yare na wo yare anya bayifo na ye wo. You understand? That is the mentality. So ye hu nyansa me say sorry bebre begu okrom ha and people are using this religion creating this timidity among for le ade na wo kɔ no timi say ade na nye but yes he onka or panyini amamuo has nothing to do with panyini me say wanyina kwakurase na kwaje akonwa na kodi. Na Ghana akonwa no de yemfa panyini na di once I had tumi ahya wonsa na Ghana fo nyina na de tumi ahya wonsa say bra bebu o man na ye hontoye so ye hontoye a ye be bisaw so you have to answer. That is what I'm telling you that the relationship between power must always be that of mutual respect. Say umu nipa na you have no business doing anything at the corridors of power. say yeah trans near set up near demand accountability na yeah the party seven to nche na who say beyond our parties no me nipa adwen wo metim nyankopon ma me nyansa papa we me na meto abama no because the reason why I take inspiration from you is the fact that you voted for Nana Akufo-Addo, you campaigned for him, you did everything for him, yes. But today you are here telling people say the person I voted for has really disappointed me. That is the essence of being a human being. You need to have a refined thinking. Adiana nipa na yede share nsa no se na esiko me NPP ni bie no betimi aba betra ha ka se Nana Akufo-Addo ya the papa, not even the wife, but just say obuntumi nka because he's messing up. Me say still now here Ghana na say akwa say plane na either autopilot plane na nwiem a leader not here anymore no wanya conversion na pass it out and o mo plane no obi animtwi and no say nenam saa enti uti anye na nkotonsom ba bi wa dware amfiri ekotonsom so na wuni ma dware dia na wawu. That's the situation we find ourselves in right now. And I think as reasonable human beings, this is the time for us to activate our consciousness. Let us appreciate level of way na we say yes, we belong to a party. The last time I told you it is no wrong to belong to a political party, but what party? No, let us demand accountability. Me NPP didn't say munu we are consider support it, me NDC didn't say munu we are consider support it. See, you need that particular mentality. At the end of the day, do you know what will happen? Somebody can just look at the political landscape and predict that this person will become president. In the United States, that is what happens. But here now say you need those dynamics, elections are then you see those sick people running from one TV station, predictors, so for say there or more forecasters. People are predicting election sir about them seminar, and people believe in all this because we don't have dynamics and we measure how a man for to about. Captain, this consciousness, this particular campaign, it's not a political party. Me catch you. Yeti hai umpo 2024 elections is either NDC or NPP. You can change.
Oh,
there
yes,
is no viable. There is no viable. Yes, that is a fact.
What's the name?
Mr. 2024 way.
Oh,
that is a viable alternative. Available. Empty. If you are fixing Ghana, political parties, vehicles are here to acquire power. So you can't fix Ghana and leave the political parties aside. If we are fixing everything. The vehicle that can be used to acquire power. Sorry, sir, Makasa, because you are also a political institution. But that is the reality. You understand? So I think that fixing everything, we need to fix everything, including the political parties. Fix our mentality. Now you say, me your party way, US, people appreciate the GOP. That's the grand old party, the Republican Party. And but when you do elections, they just look at the political dynamics. They look at who is available. Trump. So when him say there was a time George Bush, our former president, on the ticket of the GOP party, criticized Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Because of the excesses. And who besides say
Ghana, how will your minister criticize President they
don't even have the guts to do that. Even in Parliament, a president in New Honor, your corner said the document, but or so for say, you're against Chinia for say, and out of this, we need to come back free in Samaka. No, may I also need you, but William and Pet, me a Chinia need you, William and Pet, Yenina says Zombino, Chinia for say against, or so for say your pet. That is the kind of politics. So we are not
zombieism, sir.
Yes.
Kofi, continue the zombieism.
Well, let me say this, Captain. I just want to clarify this. Ubi or me catch them say one study numbers. Now one said the mass movement in the air qua. A bayo say ABA, NDC and NPP ne bedi 2024. Me catch them say youth na aman hoso. Now youth na aman hoso no 2024. It's definitely going to be a change. It's not going to be NDC NPP. It's going to be an independent candidate. Yeah, but youth no. We have representation. Yeah, but shock you. You see, this is exactly what America thought. Said Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton had all the machinery, the money, the systems. It looked as if said Hillary Clinton up to the day announcements. One more year war Javits no. Now Obianim said Hillary Clinton ne everybody the presidency. So there nearby Trump was shocking. So, because Trump represented America, and America for a day, because now what we feel say the country was being taken over. This is the same dynamic about BC Ghana, and I'm telling you, said 2024, it's going to be a different leadership taking over Ghana. I promise you that because youth now I'm also, and the youth I have incredible belief and confidence in your youth say they're going to shut Ghana. Now, let me go into my point, the point that I want to make, and we're going to say, yeah, say now, I say Ghana for mpanyimfo a wɔn wɔ enyuma mu pii no obi akɔ adwuma no mu a captain, you know what happens now? We create income from adwuma no ɔyɛ no on the outside o create income on the outside nti so ɔkɔ adwuma mu na sɛ yɛfa sɛ ɔyɛ ɔto brodo ma government a na ɔno a wɔbie ne side bakery ɔyɛ doctor wɔ general hospital a na wɔwɔ clinic ɔyɛ pharmacist ɛwɔ major hospital a na wɔbie ne pharmacy na wɔn funnel income a ɛsɛ sɛ anka ɛkɔ to government coffers no na ɛkɔ into wɔn establishments saa deɛ no if I were president today a woyɛ adwuma ma government na woyɛ a full-time person a ɛhu nni kwan sɛ wobɛkɔ akɔ start business biara wɔ baabi adɛnti because wo started business bi wɔ baabi a your loyalty goes to wo business now we establish no into time biara no now funnel people and no na create major hemorrhages ɛwɔ yɛn social structure mu a to say government they be free social services wo mutumi nyɛ sika na agencies seem to be nyɛ sika because obi a wo business wo court office wo digital center hɔ ya obi abebie center hɔ a oba na wuni right paperwork for passport na ye be certify oni ama wasane affidavits ehwa kwan na onu saa de na aden na se wo mu ehu the need for service bi a government agency here enye within the government agency na ye outside a obi na onu just think about it inti wo mu create artificial leaks any needs ewo institutions na wɔn afa wɔn akyi akɔ Gabi Ochidako then ne law firm no aden na say aden ne your Ministry of Justice every institution be a government mu no as I say institution no a risk management assessment department wɔn yɛ a group of councils lawyers are being they work in synergistically with DOJ, Department of Justice. It is a contract to be an beba. Se bibia na beko so ewo institution num agency num a as I say go through one more risk management department. Enso ye nisa ya kote a law firm ewo on the outside one more ya outsource business back into government agencies ni na atu enye chronobo. Chronobo every agency our government should have a risk management department when we evaluate contracts when we check BBR with the DOJ any finance because a sika leave out and so yes and how can you run a country like this? How can you run a country? It's totally inexcusable. And Sanyama we see a guy near Ghana for once. And me, if I were president, man, we had Ghana government there's no way so long as I was near full time no could be any other business a complemented baby we hear jumano as I said government we no brainer as I said government pencil now obia to me yes and so it goes on and they allow it now most of
that sympathetic dominion have a pound and over but more so benya wo there and pay na odi egun social menumre so na wa fa wo there ebeboa wo ye pa pacho we there me ade ya me depa ne se Ghana nduro no ye bo ho dewuro Ghana nduro na ye bo ho dewuro ni se made in Ghana no ye correct eni kasam ne se nyame ye wadom na wonya dominion herbal powder ne bi sifia enkwa na ode aba ofie yare bia be fredi de oba no so ntimi mba frɛ wo 0543 158 195 Pacho, mame kono ngona menka se mintre panel na omye mensanhye wo. Na ade ba kwa me pesa me ka bi mu ne se. Mo am Facebook no ho. Me hard drink kakra. If I want to test the pulse of people, I have my own way. All the people are angry with me on Facebook no are known NPP guys I know. And there are people asking Kofi to get up and come and slap me. Nana, it's a signal. Make some way trail. I will nima that one of the major things that would help you to succeed what the youth will be writing on social media. I told you, you remember? Many Frank J. Chum, no, we invited you nearby. Yeah, Kona me can't answer me. Because one help for you're my president in TV. So we need catch you on the plane. Ghana president, yeah, anyone Ghana TV station. No, take Ghana radio.
Wow.
I say it is part of the security mechanisms and dead day. President in Shebi said he be stress ne pressure. So to we a president of Ghana, would they CNN, any BBC, any Al Jazeera, say we enye yare na enye dama. Meti mikrom ade de o ma me hwe. It's newspapers no, ma me nche ade.
Sports column.
Newspaper, mama me newspapers ni bi. So sama, we don't worry, it's a live TV show. Bring it, sweetheart. Bring it. Yeah. I mean, sure. Queen first were presenting newspapers, ever president of Ghana. First newspaper, president to be a daily graphic. Now, you're the Ghanaian Times, at number 2. Sir, or your NPP, Abaya, now your amount daily guide, near the 2 actually at the amount. Sir, your fat daily graphic, in here who says, story viewer, ha. Sir, story no, and the daily graphic at TSC and chain kakra. What do you mean? Paper we no. Na ye say ene page 11 ye be yi ene page 11 no efrim near the aton chain. We are fortunate say page 11 says advert na wa ha. Na yakofa enra page 11 so no so advert near the ashem my ebida. I was part of the team that were in charge.
So Mati. Say Mati.
Yeah. No, Kofi, let's get serious here. And to me say the minimum no would nim. Don't dare me. And the president, it's what? It's the friend debriefing. It's in another one thing.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's serious.
It's our now a friend head of national protocol. No aba. Secretary to cabinet. Now aba. Mami advisor on health. Into a fresh advisors ni na ria. Yeah, no Monday. Tuesday. Na say ohwana bibi baba wutiri mu a na wa frɛ call me health minister. Call me finance minister. Na wa gi briefing efri om ho. As a national security minister at the proper debriefing akoma no. Say health say na ekɔ. We say na ekɔ. Say ya me no ka say. O my ben pa na national security minister, onye cabinet minister, Ghana. It's an announcement. Wow. It's the responsibility of the national security minister and the information minister to go and debrief him. Into Wamokwa.
The Omope and Womoka.
The Ope and the Woka. And no nama J. Kufuatna taxi and I do 2 a.m. A fin kind, a cook master, and then a matter to old man Facha Samaka. The guards were looking for Jay, they could not find him. Hey, old man, old man, I'll take care of my cook master. And I do. Okwa no Konya, Dr. Richard Anna, and we shall Richard Anna near Busano. I say, shh. Dibechi Alajo. Na je ku for fa Dr. Richard Anane. Dinachi. Ane Asafo. Ye fo ho asem. Interchange na ye no. Mati de sa obi a text bibi amame. Pacho asem ha nti ye fly over ha enyi. Anani as a medical doctor on a draw as him. Or say, if I feel about Kusia, he say, no, say, the faculty engineers, no more social no more. Nana, it's time to dodge your ministers, dodge your cabinet ministers, beat your security, get to town yourself.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. Finally, Lucius. Made a matter to watch now. Say that here.
Wow.
Say na agro ne te. Tinti.
Mahu sɛ asɛm no sisi. Enti mpanimfo aka asɛm bi sɛ ɛtɔ da bi a yɛto banje ban. Nti anu ara me ka sɛ ebi mu wɔ hɔ a situational ethics no ni hɔ. Sɛ situation sesa sɛ wotim tena sese ya na wohu sɛ sɛ me nso no mesesa. Because sɛ wobɛkɔ no sɛneɛ protocol no sitia no de a time bia say a ye obi abetima ye bi ye sɛ wokata wani a na wotwa aduane abehunu ano kwan ɛno obi abetima ye bi
wokata wani na wotwa aduane a
ɛno de obi abetima aye
medase
Captain, asema okay to me is no excuse.
I mean, can't say excuse.
Yes.
Yes,
because I never be away. We a leader. Africa have cried. We a leader. To me, a winning is over. Because I'm man and member toilets. Apart from that, you can do anything. So we are president now. We are committed. So we are Juma or guard or protocol. Now graphic and other and then social media and as a phone. You have phone. You have access. You speak to friends and stuff. Even say no one say you can have advisors on phone on call. You can speak to them. They will give you the reality.
Now advice on our hey. Any council of state.
And I make us say, Niparomo, I can't when selling in sycophant and bootlickers.
Exactly.
And for you to surround yourself sycophant and bootlickers, you know, it means that you are not a good leader. You understand? Because you see, you have to say, no, leadership is about Omombeyo, yes, massa. Captain, and never banner me challenge you or China way or a mini. That is what they do. But you need people who challenge you to think higher. That is the kind of people you here.
Kofi.
Abusiafo, yada must Nete nene say, yina Osaberi Mada Roma will prove a chair and say the president has finally gotten to a point, critical mass defect. You need president, you need leader. Youth, this is your chance. Ghana used to be the heartbeat of Africa. We have one last chance to resuscitate Ghana back into the picture. You are in the driver's seat. Ma homene so Ghana mu. Ma wokoma enko Ghana mu. Tine de yenyo obi obedi enim. Oyenya osabere ma owo akoma owo adwene. This is the moment to seize our destiny. Osabere ma yedase. Let's make it happen. Now 2024. So Osabere ma ka kire nereba. Munye ready because we're going to shock the world. Yeah. Thank you.
May I say, Mamena was Lucius, Innocent, and Kofi. 2024. We want to be a muhuda. Pamacho. We are Bebruna with the constituency, all the 275. Now, Opesa will contest as a member of parliament. We are independent. Now, say, wouldn't mean ya financing. Wouldn't ya butre. Time and able bobaya. Would me file we are. You better heard it. Because we need to rescue this country. Now or never. Now or never. Now or never. If you say, mean to me, she say, me yare na wakodru hospital not that form. Na me so me mama yare no be call hospital na other form. That is not going to happen. No. No. NC. Na se say na ye be kono de asem bebre. Ye ma asem no nso nyansi. We will rescue this country by hook or crook without violence. No violence. We would not tolerate any form of violence. No. But we will still engage brains to do the right thing for us. Many are to say. Mo fiebo call. Mo go change one bibia boko. Ebenya baso. Mami date no.
Okay. Mami fa incha kese ma wa shofo ina. The tiani say in program no baso memne dey we anim ye. Which is on the 11th. And a program no baso. YWCA. Or Holy Spirit Cathedral ni opposite. And a program no baso nti